show where we spill coffee beans more than coconuts. My name is Tom Chong and welcome to Beach Please. Joining me today is a very special guest and we're going to talk a lot about movies today, something that really revolutionized our Malaysian film industry and something that is worth talking about a lot. Here's the clip.
So you are the one. Actually, it's not me. It's
Exactly, that's Slapman vs. Slow-Mo and it's a hell of a movie. Look at the VFX. Anyway, today joining with us is a very special guest and he's actually the director of this wonderful movie. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nicholas Dixon. Thanks for joining the show today. So, introduce a bit of yourself. Let's tell them who you are.
Well, I'm Nicholas Dixon, and I've been in the industry for almost 5 years now. I've been started off with YouTube, indie movies and stuff like that, and I've been finally given a chance to actually produce a movie on the big screens in Malaysia.
So, how old were you when you first started holding the camera?
Wow, I would say 3 years old when my dad passed me a camera.
Alright.
But to actually started filmmaking was when I was in college.
Oh, cool. So everyone starts from college and
Yep.
you are the exception lah. You start from 3 years old lah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Slapman versus Slow-Mo, or
Yep.
Slow-Mo versus Slapman. How would you call it?
It's Slow-Mo versus Slapman.
Slow-Mo versus Slapman. So, what's the inspiration behind this video? I mean, this movie, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I think the inspiration really is relatable to my childhood memories where I was really indulged into superhero movies. I really love superheroes and their superpowers. And if you when you watch this movie, you will actually be able to see that two of the characters in there mimic some of my favorite characters, such as Superman, The Flash, and Quicksilver. Yeah.
Okay, so Quicksilver, what about him?
I mean, Quicksilver, as you know in the X-Men series, he has the ability to sort of like stop time, you know, to alternate time and stuff like that. Yeah.
So that's really heavily based on him, I guess. As I can see in the film, it's full of VFX and everything. How long did it take, you know?
I mean, production-wise, it took us 3 months.
3 months for the entire thing?
Yeah, for the entire shoot. But for like the VFX, the post-production, it took us another 3 months. So in total, it took us about 744 days to complete this entire movie.
Exactly 744.
Exactly 744. Maybe 744.5. You know.
0.5. What's the point? What's the 0.5 you're talking about?
Well, you know, there's always have to be an after party.
So if you split it in half, you know, VFX is. I think VFX is like 70% of the whole movie. So
Yep.
So how do you split the time in terms of post and production?
I think it was more of like 1.5 months kind of thing. We just wanted to make sure that everything went on smoothly and that all the editors and the VFX artists, they all have time to actually focus on this film as they're doing it. You know, just gotta keep it balanced.
So in terms of that, I'm sure it's mind blowing, right? I can say that you actually set the bar in terms of standards in our
Thank you.
film industry.
Right.
So I'm sure by pushing things to the limit, there has to be some sort of challenge, a lot of challenges for you to overcome. So what are they?
I mean, challenges, as we're trying to set the bar here in Malaysia, there is a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of critics coming in and telling us that this movie wouldn't happen. And there's a lot of other people from the industry, in the Malaysian film industry, and they have been in there for a long time. And they do not have a positive vibe for us because we're trying to set something new here. So I guess that's one of the main challenges that we had. There was a lot of negativity, but thankfully enough, the team stayed strong, I stayed strong, everyone else stayed strong, including the actors. We stayed strong and we hurdled through this entire negativity that is being given by the people who are in the industry.
I'm sure, like, you see, if not mistaken, like the majority of people inside the crew are all like less than 25 years old. I consider them very, very young.
Yes,
And
true.
the way their professionalism, I've seen the, if you haven't seen the behind the scenes videos, you gotta see them. I mean, they look young, but they act like they are not young. Very professional, the
Yeah,
way
I
they do
mean,
things.
it's an industry that will continue to grow, and we need to get younger generations to come in. I mean, I'm not that young, but
Cool. So I see that the movie is obviously a commercial success, and it gained you a lot of recognition from people around the world.
Yeah.
You see, so in terms of how your life is going on right now, how did it change your life?
I think it changed my life. It really opened up my mind to tell me that the world supports what Malaysian can do, because all this time it has been that mindset where Malaysians do not have that creativity. Malaysians can't go further, and I think that way it didn't just change my life. It probably changed the industry in some sort of way, and I'm thankful enough to be given this opportunity, to put my movie out there, and it definitely had changed a lot of my mindset as well as my team's mindset.
So a movie has to have its own identity, like I said, and his movie has the same exact thing. Only this time, just like the director himself, she's local, and she's also an indie song producer. Her name is Sam Tan, and here is Stronger.
The bed feels warmer, sleeping here alone. I dream in color and do the things I want. Think you got the best of me, think you had the last laugh, bet you think that everything is good as gone. Think you left me broken down, think that I'd come running back. Baby, you don't know me 'cause you're dead wrong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller, doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes you fighter. Footsteps even lighter, doesn't mean I'm over 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller, doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. You heard that I was starting over with someone new. They told you I was moving on over you. Didn't think that I'd come back swinging. You tried to break me, but you see, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller, doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes you fighter. Footsteps even lighter, doesn't mean I'm over 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just finally thinking about me. You know, in the end, the day you left was just my beginning. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even louder. Doesn't mean I'm over 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. Oh.
You can check that track out on YouTube and Spotify. And joining us right now is in fact the composer, the artists, and the minds behind that wonderful soundtrack. Joining us today on Bitch Please is Sam Tan. Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome on set. So, I am very excited to tell you that I'm a big fan of your work. Both of you, especially both of you again.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, but I want to just ask, as a creative person, you see, you have to start from somewhere. Everything you think about, everything you put on pen and write it out and sing it out. So I want to ask for you about that song. What went through your mind? Why Stronger?
Well, I got my inspiration from this YouTuber. Her name is Madeline Bailey. She did this cover of David Guetta's Titanium in the past few years, and it was amazing. Her voice was amazing, and I think that's how I got like so inspired from her to do this song.
Okay,
Yep.
so it's back to exposure on YouTube again. I guess you're before that you're pretty well doing indie singer on YouTube, and you have quite a following, I would say. And it's quite weird because the demographics says on your channel that it's 80% from Thailand. I mean, what?
I have no idea why, but it's sort of true.
Okay, cool. So that again says that not only if you stay in Malaysia, your things will stay in Malaysia, but they can go overseas, and things might work out a different way. But I'm totally proud that your song made it big. You see, it even made it onto his film. I mean, that's the reason why you are here. So, what does it feel when your song hits big waves like that?
Well, at first it was like overwhelming. It's like, wow, I can't believe like how far
how far you've walked.
Yep,
I guess you started from around 7 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, 7 years ago when you're a tiny little girl, like always, on the stage in primary school and things.
All the school performances. Yep.
And things just like that. Cool. But how about you? Okay, let me talk about how you guys met. Okay, how you guys met?
I think mutual friends. Yeah.
Mutual friends
On
and
Facebook?
No, it was
probably on Facebook.
Yeah.
First, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Then how did you guys came up with? Hey man, I need this song for my movie, and hey, you look like the person I need. How did that happen?
I think we met at
Award ceremony, back in July. We just sort of like talked about
July. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. I mean, but the movie was out like it's a very very short time ago, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. But and then you guys were able to come out with the song in a short period of time, just like a movie, 6
Right.
months. Yeah. I mean, oh my god, that's amazing. But okay. But let me ask you, you have like so many people around you when you're searching for the song for your movie, and so many candidates. But out of them, why Sam? What caught your eye in Sam?
I think it's funny because like we had a lot of people auditioning for the role of being the music composer, right? But it was not until the very last minute that I met Sam. I wasn't very keen on what everyone else had to offer to me.
Yeah.
And when I met Sam, Sam showed me her YouTube videos, and I was like, damn.
Oh, so she did show you.
Yeah, she
That's
did
a
show
good
me.
move.
Yeah, she did show me her videos, and I was like, damn, that's the kind of sound that I need. That's the kind of song, voice that I actually need for my movie. Because, like I said, like songs or soundtracks make a movie a movie.
Yeah, they gave it a personal, some sort of an identity
Yes.
and a personality. So it's like previously what I said, it's identifiable or iconic. The first
Correct.
time people even hear the three notes in front. Yeah. So very interestingly, I want to ask, you see, what are the, let's say, I'm sure there are a lot of people just like you where you started, from really rock bottom and then slowly climbing their way up, and I'm sure it was a struggle to climb all the way to where you are today, and a lot of people similar to that. So what do you have for them? What kind of advice would you give them? Maybe you can start with you.
I think my advice to people who are just starting at this point is that, just chase your passion. There will be hurt, there will be obstacles, there will be barriers, but if you can learn how to overcome them, anything is avoidable.
Awesome.
And you can pull through. Definitely. Just don't give up
Just climb the wall.
and climb the wall.
And just climb as much as you can.
Yes.
Do whatever you can. Don't climb too many ladders. Climb the correct one. But how about you?
For me, it would be just be yourself. Don't try too hard, and always stay humble no matter what.
All right, that's cool. All right, let's go a bit less serious. Let's just chill out a bit. I know that you guys have personal hobbies or some weird stuff you guys do when you're bored or you're just looking for some inspiration. Let's start with you. What do you have? What do you do other than singing?
Aside from singing, I spend most of my time reading, playing games, and catching up with TV shows that I
Catching up
missed.
with the Kim Kardashians. Okay, we see that's one of your favorite programs. Okay, that's interesting. But other than that, are there other stuff that
Well,
you can share with us?
aside from that, there's not much.
Really? I
Yep.
mean, okay, let's take a look at something our fan just, Twitter hashtag us. It's a photo of her underwater, upside down, reading books, of course, and holding her breath. I mean,
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm very
amazed.
speechless
that is
about this.
amazing. Amaze balls. In fact, I mean, how the hell do you do that?
Practice. It takes years of practice to master the
I mean,
art of
yeah.
keeping your breath.
Okay, but being said, you're a yogi person yourself. I mean, how long did you train for this?
I started a year ago.
And that's enough. That's a year, guys. So imagine what you can do in a year. Don't stop doing what you love doing.
That's exactly how you become
Yep.
a superhero, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So cool. All right. I guess it's a very wonderful opportunity to know you guys and let everyone know more about you guys. And I think it's perfect that we spread a few messages from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
The next great drive begins. All new Mazda 3 has amazing ways to connect. And Skyactiv technology gives you sports performance, yet outstanding fuel economy. All new Mazda 3.
And we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that wonderful little message from our sponsors. And guys, you guys just saw the car, right? I guess
Yep.
you guys need to know
Impressive.
this. You have a chance to win this car back home. You can drive it home later. There's this beautiful red car in the background there, you see?
Yep.
It's the brand new 2016 Mazda 3. It's in red. It's the full spec one. If you like driving, that's the one to go. Basically, the next game, the challenge, is to test your ability, to identify human body language and facial expressions. Because
Okay.
as a creative person, you must be really, really good at these key things in order to, let your audience feel what you want to feel, or even make them see what you want to see. So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna go on. So over here I got the brand new Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, and it has pretty bad audio. So to pair it up with it, I'm gonna have to give you these bad pair of earbuds. They are from Mr. DIY and they suck so badly. But the thing is not about sound quality. We're gonna scrap away all sound about quality or this kind of things. We're gonna confuse the hell out of you. What this game is gonna call is called Speech Jammer. What it works and how it works is basically I'm gonna play a song, a loud track on my pair of cheapo tacky earbuds, and theoretically they won't be able to hear what I'm saying. So I'm gonna talk in a very usual casual volume. I'm gonna test. And we're going to test and see who can guess what I'm saying. Now, you have to get 3 of them correct, and in the end, okay, whoever gets the most correct wins the brand new 2016 Mazda 3. And of course, being on Bitch Please, we respect, manners. And looks like ladies first, okay?
Alright.
Okay, if you put these on,
Thanks.
okay. What's your favorite track? I'm gonna look for you.
I'm up for any tracks.
Any track. Let's give you. Okay, we got Closer by the Chainsmokers. I guess you are pretty on for that. I'm gonna jam the volume up so you might be able to hear her song through the microphone, right? Let's go with level 1, okay? What are your pets' names?
What are your pets' names?
Okay, she got the first one right. Congratulations. Alright, let's crank it up a little bit, okay? Let's go. What are your bad habits?
What are your bag numbers?
Okay, one more time. Alright, listen. What are your bad habits?
Wait, can you repeat that?
What are your bad habits?
What are your bad habits?
She looks like she got something right here. Okay, let's
Feeling
crank it up
nervous
a
right
little
now.
bit. Huh? Sorry?
Feeling nervous right now.
That car is gonna go to her soon, so
Alright.
yeah, that's it. Okay, I dropped $100.
I dropped $100.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got our winner here, but not yet. Let's see if he is
Your
up for
turn.
the competition. Okay.
It is your turn.
All right. Now put it on, and
the best.
if you want that car, maybe you have to work a bit harder
All the
and crank
best.
that out. Okay. If they get the same results, we're gonna have a penalty shootout, just like
Alright.
football. Okay, let's go. Ready or not?
Yep.
Coke or Pepsi?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke or Pepsi?
Well done. He can even identify that I'm in a weird accent. Cool. Next one. All right. No offense. This is just a joke. Okay. Okay. How much do you weigh?
Sorry?
How much do you weigh? It's just a joke, guys.
How much do you... Why?
Those guys. Is that? What do you guys think? Is that it? Let's try one more time. Okay.
Alright.
Say it out loud again. Let's
Okay.
go.
How much do you weigh?
Awesome. Actually, that's great. That's great. Okay.
Alright.
Cool. Last one. All right. I want exotic babes.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I want exotic babes.
Exotic vase?
It sounds quite similar though, but yeah, let's try one more time.
Alright.
Ready? I want exotic babes.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I want exotic babes.
Sawan hot exotic babes?
No. Okay. Let's go. One more time. Last one. Okay.
Alright.
I want exotic babes.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I want exotic babes.
Okay, one more time, sorry.
Saya mau. I want exotic babes.
I want exotic waves.
Just a little bit more. It's actually I want exotic babes because we're on the beach right now, so we
Right.
have to, say things that makes you go bitch please. But anyway, congratulations. I think we have a winner
Thank
here.
you.
Her name is Sam Tan, and she'll be driving home to the racetrack. The brand new 2016 Mazda 3. It's in red.
Thanks.
You like red?
Red is a
Awesome.
good color.
Red is for race. And for you, I'm sorry, but you can't drive the car. You have to. What do you drive?
Upper tongue.
A proton.
Malaysia.
Malaysia boleh, no worries. It's still okay. Never mind. But here in Beach Please, like I said, we prioritize manners. So this guy is not going home empty-handed. So since you got two, questions right, you can choose out of 3 coconuts to bring home.
Alright, awesome. I'll take it.
I'm just kidding. Here's it. This is our very own manufactured guitar from Beach
Thank you,
Please.
thank you.
It has really good high quality rosewood on the neck, and as well very nice strings, just that we have the last string missing. So
realized.
all you have to do is use your creative juice and find a string to put it back. And I know you like music, so you can strum all your way home.
Awesome.
And anyway, thanks guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that's it for today on Bitch Please. Coming up on the next episode, we'll be interviewing the CEO of Tokina Production Company. See ya. Thank you. Good night.